guys, okay, so today we'll be doing my breastfeeding update, and I was going to have Pax in this video, but it's 6 o'clock and Rob's giving him a bath. So I wanted to do this video today, that way I can try to get it up on time tomorrow. My breastfeeding experience has been amazing. I am so thankful and I'm so proud of Paxton and myself for where we started and where we are now. You know, when we started he had a slightly tight frenulum, we had to use a nipple shield, and you know, it was difficult, and I'm so happy that I did not give up. And if it wasn't for the practice without the shield that I did, then I would still be using it or not even breastfeeding. But I would always try to nurse him without the shield when he was full. That way it was just him practicing, and I knew he already ate. There's no reason for him to be frustrated, and it's not like he's starving where he's trying to get something out. He's fed, he's full, and he's just practicing. So that definitely helped make a huge difference, because he wasn't getting frustrated when we were practicing. And I would practice probably 2 to 3 times a day. After you finish eating, I would just practice latching him on. I would try different holds, and they always would tell me the best hold for new mommies is the football hold, or using the boppy. And I don't know, I tried using the boppy and it was helpful in the beginning, but I just felt the most comfortable when I did the regular crossbody hold, just how you hold them regular. I just felt way more comfortable, and it felt more natural nursing him like that. And he always, when I got him to latch good, it was always in that position. So I just went with it. For a whole month he had to use the shield, and then it came to, at a month, something clicked and he was able to latch, and I was so thankful. It was like a huge stress has been lifted up off of my shoulders. Then we were using the shield only at night when my breasts were really engorged. That's him in the bathtub. When my breasts were really engorged, he would have to use the shield, and I would let some out with he would nurse a little while with the shield on, and then when my breast became soft again, I would take the shield off, latch him onto my breast, and let him finish nursing. So that continued for a while, and then after my breasts were kind of you know, producing the right amount for him, then they weren't becoming crazy engorged like they were, and he was able to latch no problem. Now we don't use the shield at all, and I'm so thankful for that. It's just one more thing you have to go grab and get. You know, I need to get his pacifier, and I don't want to have to go get his shield as well. So I am so happy with that. Now with the pacifier, we didn't introduce a pacifier until he was 6 weeks old. I really didn't want to introduce another nipple, considering we were nursing, I was using the nipple shield, and I was introducing bottles every 3rd day. So I really didn't want to bring in another nipple. I wanted him to try to just latch to me, and I was his pacifier. So that worked out great for us. And after he had nursing down, I introduced the pacifier, and a lot of times he will take the pacifier and just spit it out. So, and there's a little guy. I see him in the door. He just got out of the bath. Sorry, my voice is almost totally gone. But yeah, I'm just so proud of him, and I'm proud of myself for not giving up, and he's done so amazing. I didn't start pumping until it was 3 weeks. I pumped for when I had a wedding, and then after that I would just pump for every 3rd day when Pax needed a bottle. And then I started pumping more regular to get my stock up for when I went back to work. Now I do pump at work. I pump 3 times at work. I pump at 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. Those are around the times that he eats during the day, so I try to pump at the same times as he's eating. That way my milk knows when to come in during the weekends when I'm with him. Now, not long ago, when I went back to work in November, it was probably November, December, this was happening, my milk supply went way down. I was probably pumping 1 ounce, when before I was pumping 4 ounces, and it was really low, where I was almost scared that I was not going to be able to just do breast milk. I was going to have to supplement and everything. And I started asking you guys what I should do, and lots of people recommended the fenugreek capsules and drinking a ton of water and the lactation cookies. Now I did do the fenugreek and I started intaking a lot more water, and my supply went through the roof. In the morning I was able to get 10 ounces, and then after the 9 o'clock feeding I was able to get 10 ounces. So I fed him at 6 at home, I nursed him at 6, and then at 9 o'clock I got 10 ounces, and like usually 8 to 10, and then 12 o'clock I would get like 5 ounces, and 3 o'clock I would get like 5 to 6 ounces. So my milk supply went from 1 ounce to a lot higher amount of ounces. So I was so thankful, and it was crazy because I was literally probably had like 1 bag like of breast milk in my freezer. So every time I would get a bottle, it would just go right to him. So I was never able to catch up and make a stockpile. I'm able to keep a lot more milk in the freezer, and I'm just so thankful for that. And he's been doing so amazing, and he drinks between 4 to 5 ounces at one sitting. So I'm able to make sure I'm pumping that much. When I get home from work, I don't nurse him again until like 6:30. That's when he's getting ready for bed. So he'll go in the bath, then come out, and we do massage, like a baby massage, read books, get him in his jammies, say goodnight, and then I bring him in here, and I put down the lights, put lullabies on, and I nurse him. So that's between like 6:45 to 7 o'clock, and that's when he goes to bed. Rob said I had to go look at packs. Hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, Rob wanted me to go look at a naked baby, and it's the cutest thing ever. But anyways, back to where we were talking about. So I don't pump again. Sometimes I will try to pump at like 9 o'clock, but I don't always pump. It's just if I feel like it that day. I really should though, just so I have more milk. And then I nurse him at like, when I go to bed it's like 10:30. I'll nurse him, put him back, and then he wakes up at 12:30, 1 o'clock to nurse, and then at 3 o'clock to nurse, and then I nurse him again at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So he wakes up between 3, I nurse him like 3 times at night because I'm including the 10 o'clock feeding. Also like the 10 to 10:30 feeding. He never cries to like wails to eat. He just starts like moving around, and I can tell, okay, he's going to be waking up soon. I need to nurse him. So he'll just be like slightly awake, and he goes right back to sleep, so I'm so thankful for that. So those are the times I nurse him, and then we get up and start the whole day again. He definitely is doing amazing with it. I plan to nurse until at least a year. I would love to nurse longer than that. It depends when I start trying for my second baby, because I want to stop nursing and get my body back to like where I know when I'm gonna be ovulating and all that stuff. That way my body's regulated and the hormones are balanced out, and I know when I'm gonna ovulate, so I can start trying again. I definitely recommend the nipple shield. I don't know where my breastfeeding experience would be if I didn't have that, and I definitely thank my lactation consultants for introducing me to that. My thoughts on breastfeeding are, it is such an amazing bond, and I know it's not, you know, not everyone feels that bond for nursing. It's really hard, and you know, they act like it's this natural thing and it's this easy process and it's just so easy, and it's not for everybody. I mean, I really had to work at it. It wasn't just latch, okay, I'm feeding my baby. No, it was, oh my gosh, he's not being able to latch, and I found out he had the tight frenulum, and they didn't snip it. The doctor wanted to see how when he got a little bit older, like a month old, how he was doing. And before, he wasn't able to stick his tongue out, and now he can stick his tongue out. He has no problems latching. So the doctor said like baby's jaw sometimes come forward, so that's what his did, and now he's perfectly fine. So I'm happy I didn't even get that snip. But he said it was a very, very slight frenulum, tight frenulum, so it wasn't like anything serious. So that's probably why, if your child does have a really tight frenulum, theirs might not be like make a difference if their jaw even did come forward. It still might just be too tight to latch. But I just, you know, I know it wasn't easy. I know in the hospital I bled through the nipple shield because he was latching. He latched, so he couldn't latch, but he sucked really hard. But that, you know, just now, it's just such, like, I love coming home and then like nursing him. And in the morning I love nursing him. It's just, to me, he just like the way he looks at me, and I feel like he knows that, you know, I'm giving him food. And he'll even like try to like pull on my shirt, like pull my shirt down and tries like get his head down to my breast, and it's the cutest thing. And I know it's hard, and I'm just so thankful that I didn't give up, and I had a lot of people's support, and I looked up a lot of things, and I looked up YouTube videos and different ways they tried to nurse and tried to get the baby to latch. I would constantly try to get his bottom lip to go down and just to reposition him and practice. But you know, it's not for everybody, and that's okay. It's for us, and we enjoy nursing, and I definitely plan to keep nursing him until I start trying for my next baby. But alright, you guys, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was what you were hoping to see for a breastfeeding update. We're doing amazing with it, and definitely if you have any questions about breastfeeding, the nipple shield, or anything about pumping, you know, what pump I use the Medela pump and style, and I'm going to be doing a review video for that on Tuesday, so look for that video. But I really enjoy it, and to me it's one thing, you know, and I feel like I do have people that watch him during the day, you know, while I'm at work. Besides on the weekends I'm with him, but during the weekday, you know, I have people that watch him and can play with him and everything. But I feel like when I nurse him, that's something that only I can do, and only I give him that milk, you know, only I provide him that milk. And it's just an amazing feeling to know that when I'm nursing, I'm making this child grow. It's crazy, and I'm really proud of myself, and I'm proud of him, you know, just not getting too angry, and, you know, being able to latch. Hi guys, I'm filming another part of this video because I forgot last night that I didn't pick the winner. So I'm going to go ahead and just really quick pick the winner for the Magic Mill Nightlight. And it's a temperature nightlight. If you haven't checked out that review, go ahead and check that out. It's by Magic Mill. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this winner. So if I pick you, not that many people entered, probably like 15 people. So you have a really good chance of winning. So if I pick your name, I will let you know in the down below, and then just email me your DevonRobertsFamily at gmail.com. Email me your address so I'll be able to send it to you. So ready? Here we go. And I can't see. TamZiez86. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. TamZiez86. So I don't know if you guys can see this because I don't know if it's going to focus. But TamZiez86, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You are the winner, so congratulations. You will be getting your Magic Mill Nightlight probably this week or maybe the beginning of next week, depending on where you live. So thank you so much for entering, and congratulations. Alright guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!